In today's video, I want to talk about Subnautica 2, what I like about it, the gameplay, crafting, exploration, and some things I don't like. I also talk about how I feel about the game, of course. Let's get into it. I played the first game during the pandemic when it was free on the PlayStation Store. Played it for about 10 hours, put it down, and never picked it up again. Could be for a few reasons, mainly being Warzone. I was very addicted to that game. I wasn't a big fan though of games with little to no combat as well. Sometimes the game felt also like purposeless, and that made me blind to all the other great aspects of it that I actually appreciated now in the sequel, not the spin-off Below Zero. I know very little bit about that game. Some people say that's for the best though. I went into Subnautica 2 with, I'd say, a better outlook, taking the game for what it is, what it does well, and not what I think it should be. And I must say, it's pretty damn good. You start off in this alien planet ocean, and then you almost constantly have to go up for air. You also do the usual survival game things, pick up stuff, learn how to make stuff. You also have to manage your thirst and hunger, and you can eat fish and drink them as well. And that's about the most violent thing you can do in this game. I tried being more destructive. The best I was able to do was to build a base and reduce habitat space for the poor little fish. The gameplay loop is fun, although sometimes a little grindy, but it is a survival game, so that's what you sign up for. The game is co-op, and I have two saves, single player and co-op. The grind is greatly reduced in co-op, obviously, because everyone can go looking for different materials, but you feel like you're progressing relatively fast regardless. This video isn't about the co-op though, but you are always unlocking great new tools, and for the most part they're all really useful and have an immediate gameplay effect, like the air bladder, which takes you back to the top for air, or you can breathe the air in, which is also great. I thought this seemed lame. I was the one being lame. This thing saved my life more than once. And even later on in the game, it was helping me get out of tough spots. My favorite though was the wake maker. Swimming fast is just as useful, and it even has a torch for exploring dark caves. Another one I'm just going to mention is the tadpole, which is a vehicle, and that basically makes it that you can go anywhere, and it's really fun when you unlock it. That was probably one of the most rewarding parts of the game, was unlocking the tadpole. Instead of your usual kill deer, get hide, or cut tree, get log, recipe unlocked, you have to scan things for more useful recipes. Base building is also fun. You can customize your base quite a lot. I think if you liked, well, the first game, you'll like the base building, yeah. But for me, it gave me Fallout 4 flashbacks, and before I could blink, I had 3 bases, each pushing further and further into the map, and I genuinely love the base building. You also kind of have to make more bases, unless you want to, swim up and down for a lot of the game. One point I need to talk about is the actual creatures. At first I tried to kill everything, and at points I thought, damn, am I going to be that idiot that stops playing for such a dumb reason? This stopped when I watched this fish just swimming, doing its thing, existing. All I could do was watch. I didn't want to kill it anymore. It was beautiful, and I liked watching it, almost becoming one with it. I could have become one with it if I could have eaten it too. But after that, I was just swimming around, watching all the different creatures, and dude, this game at night is a whole different vibe. It's beautiful with glowing plants and animal life, and the sky itself is it's just beautiful. I just quickly saw while I was editing this scene that I thought was really special and unique, where you see 3 sea creatures in the distance swimming past you, and it reminded me kind of like whale watching, and it was quite peaceful as well, because I didn't think that these sea creatures would attack me or anything, so it was just really peaceful, and I wanted to add it into the video. Talking about the map, there's a lot to explore. You find different biomes with different materials, areas that are hot for example, and areas that are just straight up terrifying. Old, destroyed ship ruins. You also find upgrades throughout the map, like one that makes you more resistant to heat, letting you explore those hotter areas. There are also like little hideouts where you usually find like an audio log giving you some sort of context or a little bit of story. And alongside upgrades like increased inventory, also found a dash ability, and yeah, this is probably one of the most useful abilities in the game so far, because sometimes you need to dash away and swim for your life from these scary fish. I keep getting sidetracked, but there are some creatures out there that want to hunt you. Normal bitey sharp teeth ones, electric jellyfish type ones, although they'll only hurt you if you get close to them. Things that hide in the sand and attack you, they will definitely give you a damn jump scare too. Sometimes the game generally feels like a survival horror, and yeah, I fear the deep. The first time I saw a Leviathan, I got a knot in my throat and my stomach had this empty feeling telling me to run. Or well, swim. These things are massive. I mean, even looking down into the deep, deep ocean is scary, and then you have these massive sea creatures coming after you. And I want to know what's deep down there, and usually it's not good. Yeah, at least it's gone. Now, there are some problems with it. It is in early access, so a lot of the problems will probably be ironed out. But I had a few glitches, especially with the tadpole, but there is an unstuck option, and that helps a lot when you're stuck somewhere. Other than that, I had a few frame rate crashes, especially when the Leviathans were chasing me. Also, the map will still be expanded, so there are currently cut-off points or limits to the map. But this is already, this game already feels great to play, and I think they've done a really great job so far. I'm actually surprised I like it so much, but the exploration, discovery, tools especially, and base building are really keeping me invested. And yeah, there's a story and it's mostly in audio logs. Some are interesting, but I'm not really playing for the story, to be honest. But yeah guys, that's that. If you haven't tried it, I would recommend giving it a shot. They're adding new things all the time, and if you're unsure, just give it some more time. It is still in early access. But I actually really want to go back now and play the first game and give it a fair chance. I'm happy I tried a game that isn't necessarily something I would play, and there aren't really many games like it. I mean, survival games set completely in the ocean. But the way this game is selling, which is really well, maybe we see like an influx of Subnautica likes. But you know how it goes. Thanks so much for watching guys. If you liked the video, like and comment, it really helps a lot. And if you think it's worth a sub, subscribe, or maybe go watch some of my other videos and decide after that. Anyways, see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.